they threatened the life of the president's wife. Nobody should sit in Ghana and say, because she will be a Sabino, Cheno. Jail no. So 50 chiomo the jail yomo. Because if the government fails to do that, what we are going to do is we are going to make sure the government pays for it. I am not going to sit here and entertain any foolish boy or girl who thinks that because of politics in team or but threaten. I don't threaten people. I say, o threaten nipa. O ka say yanku nipa. O ka say asimesi obi nkokuno. O yesana ubedem. And all these people who have been arrested and some prosecuted as we speak are ye jeli bino. 99.99%. In fact, all of them, they threatened the president of the republic. Inti say obiti radio so, obiti TV so. Now or catch us say Kevin Taylor. Time na MPP wa power no di atem. Yes, na me di atem because nipa dodo no more MPP mo boom and no more Jimmy. Time na Akufo-Addo ye president no, Bawumia ye vice president no, na odi mpanyinfo na atem. Yes, na me di o matem. If you say na emu dodo na Jimmy. But did I threaten to kill Akufo-Addo? No. Did I threaten Mahamudu Bawumia the joker? No. What I did was I criticized them. And I criticized them hard. Time my MPP what power. Me unso bi akogina court to say Kevin Taylor has threatened me. The closest we saw was Kennedy Japan said yen defaming into about American courts. And the Krobedu in America for say Sebio insana wo kan kanyanse o man kan free Ghana mba. That's the closest Kennedy Japan got. But you know defamation and threat in Ghana a chargeable offense. I'll be to my kodem. We need to know the difference between way diatem. Attenye a moral thing. If you decide to say you threaten the life of another person, per the Constitution of Ghana, you can go on social media, you can go on Facebook, you can criticize the president, you can criticize the ministers constructively. If a minister is silly, telling me he's silly. But if you say this minister, also with them because you have crossed that line. Say obiti Ghana, not say oyana adwene say he or she is going to do what? Is going to threaten the life of the president, threaten the life of a minister, a member of parliament, any individual who is a Ghanaian, that person needs to be arrested. Massa, nobody should sit in Ghana and say, because be a Sabino, Cheno, jail no. So 50 chiomo, the jail yomo. Because if the government fails to do that, what we are going to do is we are going to make sure the government pays for it. I am not going to sit here and entertain any foolish boy or girl who thinks that because of politics in tea or but threaten. I don't threaten people. Morally, if you think media temunti, it is your problem, it is not my problem. Because Oba Ghana, you only pay omu wi preku. Omu yeden, omu wi nenchie. You only pay so omu wi nenchie e Ghana, but omu wi preku. So choices, a moral choice. Say me akọ me se me di obi atem because I disagree. The laws of Ghana does not make it a crime. But so if you disagree with Obi or your Ghanaian President Penyini, now say over threaten the life the government are buying show the jail by 15 years. You the MPP followers, you are so stupid. Now let's read this. Mubebre mubeko jail. And I know why I'm doing this because mubebre mubeko jail. Now when you read this document, this is Ghana Mra. Makwasiya bi metena TV so nka say ye nkwara no mugu TikTok no ye nkwara no e wona bo so ye kwasiya o ye wo no ho ye nkwara no de ye chichi omo me say wo ye kwasiya ye wo no ho waba okuro mu da onimu maame asem a wo ka no busansa ade no no onka say wo se Kevin Taylor de atema ade na katensa ade no no so ndi atemim nante asem na wo ka na ono ka je se koso ka na katensa okotena TV so a onka na oka wi a no hwe bebi obegina kwasiafo. Now in Ghana, threatening another person with death is specifically a criminal offense. Ghana mranu no kire say oya den o threaten obi life say obekuna e wo so okodem a criminal offense. In Kofono mugu prison na achichichi omu 99% of them they did what? They threatened the life of the president's wife. Abaning ya boni bia, police nya boni bia, rebuilding no resetting no. O reset your maya dear nipa bi ya enya emo man no sebi ona ewo sa time no o reset no kwase bia di atem anase sebi o threaten obi life also dem emran can clearly. Now when you go for it says this, it is dealt with under the Criminal Offences Act 1960, Act 29, rather than primarily under the Constitution. Inti e wo mrada wa sa o threaten obi so obi kuna e wo so ko gine fiat ye jelu. From ende, anybody who threatens a Ghanaian, whether the president whether the vice, whether anybody, only to me, no. So you Ghana ni na utina TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, gen. At certain obi lives obi kuna na obi kokuna. I will say jail, and I totally wholeheartedly do what support it, and we will all make sure it happens. Moya sibi and the TikTok I clean. Moya sina Facebook I clean. And the monje sibi in from mu hwam. Di nyina say obakwasia jail in order. Now mami kobenim. What the law says, embrana dia neka. Neka chiro oye na echiwa ebe jelu he. Ya na Facebook ni TikTok o. O ka say me na what tell obi ebe report o ni achiwo. Yeah, and normal. Yeah, internet snitches. Ya na so na mo ho. Ya hwehwea. O ka bibi ni ehu so what tell obi ebe achiwo. Ya be chewo ubedam. Ya na hwehwea, we the internet snitches. Ya hwehwea, ya say police dog. Yeah, cheers, yes, Sniffers, yeah, who's our twabia, hey, Monkofano Abuofunu, and Brandon, I make catch on. Wega, a show too. What's your for? Munimunansa. Yan son of Padia Papa to near the idea, sense of the chair, no, any and TikTok, Facebook, near him. Oh, dear, oh, yes, so better to be alive as I can. You have been called, Mudamu Pamon Try here. You bet so, what bomb.